What's up, YouTube? This is Kage Summit, and before we start, we'd like to show you some of our stuff we have from like the early sets. We have a bunch of these stuff. We have like a tin full of them, and whatever you guys are looking for, maybe we have them. I know there's a bunch of collectors out there. I collect these myself. These, sadly enough, these aren't for trade, but give me a good enough offer, I'll probably consider it. But these are one of my favorite ones, and of course the second Hokage, my favorite character of all time.
Sexy jutsu.
Sexy.
The,
Turn your man into a woman. That's exactly what it does.
and the very dark, very broken band, super band card.
Yeah,
Sasuke
it's
takes it.
sexy. And as well, this is a song called "The Invisible Wall."
By the Gazette.
Yeah, we listen to Asian
J-rock?
music and a bunch of other stuff. It's like I love them.
Anyways.
So yeah, this is kind of what this whole entire mat is about. It's like kind of chill, but whatever. This is Steam. We had this as a control-based fire deck at first, and we got really bored, so we just changed it up. So here, let me just start it off with 3 ghost dudes. Basically, he lives twice. Let's leave it at that. He gets discarded, he comes back with a ghost coin on him, and that's pretty much it. He's a 3-0.
But if he's taken out, he's almost in the game. But it doesn't really
It
matter.
really doesn't matter after that. And now, sorry if you guys don't like the language, but I call this lady the big booby bitch, as we all call them here in Miami, sadly
Do
enough.
you see her breasts?
Yeah, come on, man. It's like she's a hentai character. But basically what she does is like, okay, so deploy, flip a coin, and if it's heads, I draw a card, and if it's tails, she gets a growth. So it's a plus, no matter what. She's always good. And now, from the new set, I'm actually looking for these foils so I can make this deck look sexy. Miss Ambu. In this deck, it doesn't matter how much chakra your opponent has because I'm gonna control that completely. So what he does is he comes out for free if
by
I
giving
discard
by-
three of the top.
No.
That's
by,
exactly what it is.
By putting this card into play is by giving your opponent 3 chakra, which isn't
Basically.
that bad, honestly, because some of these cards are actually gonna control that base anyway.
Yeah, it's
Very
fine.
good card.
And now,
The Shy Ho.
or Shio, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it just fix up my hand. It just draw 1 card, put 1 to the top of the deck, whatever I choose. She's always good. And now,
Turn 1.
Karin, turn 1s. What I do with her is I move one of my opponent's cards from the discard pile to the chakra, and I get to heal a ninja. So she's really good. She's medical. Let's leave it at that. She's the chick that stands in the background and be like, "I'll heal you." Sukato, I'm really bad at names, but this guy basically every time he's going out for attack, he gets a +1/+1 coin. So he's always good. He's always getting a crap load of pluses. Kitamaro, 2 of them.
2 different Kitamaro.
Actually, no, they're both the same. So this one is from the new set. What I do with him is I pretty much take I pay one of my costs, and I'll search my deck for a card with non-ambush. This doesn't mean that it has to be a ninja. It can be a mission. It can be a jutsu. You'll see later why I run this card. He's really broken. He's really good he's always good in the back. No homo. Suigetsu, one of my favorites in this whole entire deck. Basically what this guy does is during the exchange of jutsu, I can discard 1 ninja card, and in that case, it gets +2, +0. It's
But
fine.
when it's a water, you get to draw a card if it's discarded.
Yeah, so that's always cool. And he's a turn 2, 4/1, and just status 2/0, so that's pretty good.
Fun fact about this card is the developer's favorite card.
Yeah, sadly enough, we actually noted that, and it's cool and all, but it's whatever. It should be someone else. It should be like Zabuza. Obito Uchiha. I love this card, honestly. What he does is just negates jutsus by that have a user of 3 or less as an entrance cost, and valid Kakashi Hatake or Rin gets +1/+1. So he's also good for being in the back and just like, okay, well I'll make you stronger.
Good support.
So he's like the woman.
We got
Sasuke Uchiha.
This is the target promo. We can simply pay 1 fire. In that case, you can take away one of your battle rewards, and you get a jutsu. Very good card. Very good card to set up to defend. Not use those mangekyos or anything to negate. Just use his effect and save you a
Just
turn.
have fun. Just save every one of your chakra. And then now, Kitamaro State 1. The reason I run this, you'll see later, but he's really broken. I like him. During the exchange of jutsu, I would pretty much discard a mission or a ninja card. In that case, I give a damage to one of my opponents, which is an entrance cost that's equal to the discarded card's entrance cost. So he's always good, and he's a 4, 6, 3, 5/0. So he's really good. I like him. have no clue what song this is, to be honest.
This is the Gazette, the Filth and the Beauty.
Yeah, because that's a great band, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the Sasuke Uchiha. Aside from those other Sasukes, I like him, so he's always just there in the back. Well, he's always there out there just controlling the whole entire chakra issue. If my opponent has more than me or whatever, I'm scared of him and I just want to go in for a game, I'll just go and discard all my chakra, discard all his, or whatever the case is. And now the heart of the deck entirely is the Kakashi.
The Kakashi,
so broken.
The Kakashi, what he does is you pay 0 chakra. In that case, any jutsu that's in the discard pile, you can play as though it was in your hand. But the condition is that he's gonna die. But by this point, you're gonna win. Because you're attacking with 3, so you're gonna get about 6 battle rewards, and by this point, you already have about 4. So
and you just wipe out your opponent's whole entire village.
This is probably the greatest card in the fire deck, in the fire set actually right now. Very difficult card to come by. It's a target promo. Certain targets only can give it out. So if you have any of these, we have like 2 more extra if you're interested, but that's for later on.
Yep. So now it's just a card that I wanted to add is Itachi, just for the whole entire turn marker issue. Just when I know I'm going to win and I have everything on the field, I'll be like, I don't really care. Turn marker all the way down. And we'll just start going in, winning the game. So now with missions, I run 3 makeout tactics. Foily, as you like to call it.
For each chakra in there, you can search out for a ninja for the same amount of chakra that you have right now in your chakra area. Very good card, good searcher, both for fire and water. You can see why they run it.
Yep. And now, 3 Warhawks. I'm looking for these foil. I know they're valued at whatever, but we have binders. You guys are going to love our stuff. So, make up offers, ask for things, and I want these foil. Just to make this deck look sexy.
You give your opponent 2 battle rewards. In that case, you draw 4 cards. Ridiculous.
Fun. I don't mind. You can take battle rewards. I'm not going to give much anyway. Mysterious Warrior. I love this card. It's really amazing. So what I'll do is I'll draw 2 cards. And I'll discard 1. And if my opponent has more cards in in his hand, I'll just put this back into my hand like nothing happened. And I'll just keep on drawing. So it's always fun. And now, Reaper Death Seal.
This card is questioned by people if it's good or not. Well, it's a 50-50. The cost is that you have to give your opponent 1 battle reward. In that case, you draw 2 more cards. So that's a total of 3 cards you draw in total. Good card, but it's very double-edged. In 10 turns, if you don't win, you'll lose.
Yep. Really crazy. And now, jutsus. 3 Sharinganai for that whole entire issue where like my opponent's like, okay, well, I had your pump, and I'll be like, okay, Sharinganai, it's fine, that's done. But now with this card is the fact that it's whatever. I'm gonna always have it in the discard, or I'm gonna wish to have it in the discard. So with most of these jutsus, I'd want it to be in the discard so Kakashi can just overrun and start doing crazy stuff. And yeah, so basically if I use a water chakra for this, I also get to discard 2 of my opponent's chakra, so that's always fun because I'm running water as well. Something I had to brush upon. And now 3 Kamui, or whatever you guys want to call it. So the user has to be Kakashi or Itachi, which is fine because I run both. So I'll give 2 damages, and then after, if my opponent, if there's more ninjas, my opponent has more ninjas, I'll just return this. And that's fine. It goes back to my hand. I wouldn't want it in my hand, to be honest. I prefer it in the discard.
So you keep your own for it, but it's alright. It's cool.
It's fine. Like most of the time, you'll see why I love this deck. It's just we all made it up, so it's really cool.
Lightning Blade, a very great card. It gives Kakashi a crazy amount of power strength, and it takes out some of your opponent's ninjas. Very good card. Very good card. Not that much of a demanding cost. 1 fire and 1 anything. The anything becomes the amount of power Kakashi has. This new, by the way, another song. It's the Gazette, the Shizu, the original video.
Shizuru.
Yeah.
So basically, before we end it, I just want to tell you what this is. So yeah, maybe you guys will fall in love with our taste in music. And then last but not least, 2 water prison juices. We had to add something for water in there, just for the hell of it. And this is going to stay in the chakra all the time, so we always have something. So basically what this does in the showdown, I'll just pretty much change up your lineup and just make me a lot better and whatever. Make one of your ninjas a standby. So
takes it out of the team and makes the standby very
exactly, it's so broken. So now for the reinforcements. I actually want 2 of these foil, Danzo. And the whole entire reason I run Danzo is because I realize I can do so much with Danzo. It's like Kakashi, come on, Sasuke, Itachi, even Obito, who knows? And even this Sasuke. You can do a bunch of stuff. So what he does is pretty much whatever Sharingan user, I'll just replace the Sharingan user. I get its effect text, and I get 4. I get his own 4 plus the additional
growth counter
of whatever.
Turn marker.
Yeah, the turn marker. So it's really good. I love this card. Aside from that, I have the Itachi and Sasuke.
Itachi, Sasuke, very dangerous squad. It makes 1-0 and injures the ninja. Very evil team.
Yep, you can only imagine what you can do with brothers.
And now we have the Sasuke State 2. It's questionable card, but not as good as that one over there, but still a good card.
And it's like I rarely come out with him because I only run one of the Sasuke's, that is 4. So it's like okay, I'm gonna have this in my reinforcement just in case I have some problems. I'll just whatever. There you go. Simple as that.
We'll give him up and go Donzo, and then he gets that same amount regardless. So.
Yeah, exactly. And he just gets his effect and everything. And I mean, the whole entire turn marker issue, I don't really care. I just wanted to do this after his Kimimaro State 2. So basically, what this card does is I'll give up my Kimimaro, bring him out, switch one of my opposing ninjas back ninja into front, and I'll be like, just blow it up, which is crazy as hell. And then finally, but not least, is just Pain and Itachi, just because I run that one Itachi. So mean, I love this card.
This card can also be going in, you can become Pain Itachi by just having one Itachi for one Pain. So it's not really, it does not require both of the squads. Very great card. And that's just some about the Steam deck we have made. Any comments or issues?
Or any single thing you guys want to suggest, just come up with it, tell me, and I'll love to take into consideration. And this is a deck that we just came up with like in no time.
And surprisingly, it's been winning a lot more than we thought. Right now, our regionals, it's like they're surprised this deck even works.
Yeah,
anyway.
It's like it just looks pretty. Everything looks pretty. Like Steam, everyone thought it wouldn't work, and it's been working. So I love it. So yeah.
And if you like this video, please like it. If not, if you liked our
just
our
like
review,
it for our music. Who cares? If you guys just comment, always. Hopefully you guys would actually subscribe, but I'm not here begging you guys. So hopefully you guys would enjoy it.
Subscribe if you really like the video, like us, and if you're still interested in more deck profiles, just subscribe and like our video, and we'll keep posting up for you guys. All right, Target Summit out. Yeah. Enjoy our next videos later on. Bye bye.
Later on. Bye bye.